Alright, friends, we're back. Mike is struggling to find a bounce suite.
Because I'm doing that thing, you know that before you fight the Elite Four, you want to get, like, make sure all your Pokemon's moves are up to snuff. Like, I was searching for Stealth Rock earlier.
Oh yeah.
In the Clodsire.
Mm-hmm. What's your team looking like, Mike?
let's see here, I got the Skeledirge named Calavera.
Ha, nice.
Cyclozar named Nitro. I got a King Gambit named Checkmate.
I like that.
I got a Clodsire named Mud Buddy.
Oh, it's funny, mine was named Buddy as well.
It looks like a buddy.
It
It
does.
does look like a buddy. I got a
It's
Veluza
shaped
named
like a
Spearhead.
Hmm.
And a Slitherwing named Dorito. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw its wings.
That's funny, I like that.
I mean, you're absolutely correct.
I see no fault with your pick here.
What was yours?
Oh, I had a Skeledirge named Grunch. I had the Bramble Gas named Tumblebutt.
The Tumblebutt.
The Tumblebutt, yeah. And then I had a Palafin named Echo. I had, oh my god, what's the Doc's Bun named Madolche. I had the Great Tusk named Hathi.
Great Tusk.
And God, what was the last one? Oh, and then a Clodsire named Buddy.
Pretty solid, pretty solid.
I thought it was a good team.
Chris.
Oh,
Your turn to
Don't you
share.
worry.
all sharing. I had a Skeledirge named Ella, a Cerulege that I had meant to name Cervantes and just forgot. I had a Dunsparce.
Of
I had an Azumarill named Bubbles in reference to my Azumarill from Emerald. I had an Arboliva. I had an Electros. And that's 6 Pokemon. Those were my 6. I had a Clodsire for a while, but I retired the little buddy.
I did have a Palmot that I named Mousepad, but I was fully intending on getting rid of it.
I could use a Palmot for a while.
I swear I was getting rid of it.
I was like, don't get too comfortable. That's why I was like, all the special moments where it's like, oh yeah, your Palmot really, when it's in the first of your party and the character mentions it.
Uh-huh.
It's like, don't get too acquainted with it. It ain't staying.
Yeah, I was meaning to. I was thinking about dropping Tumblebutt for a while, but I just never found a suitable replacement.
It literally grew on you.
Well, it was one of those things where I was like, you know, I had to spend all this time like training up another new Mon.
Yeah.
And Tumblebutt, okay, Tumblebutt, he pulled a Dusty, where he was he sucked up until he learned a certain move, and then he actually got like pulling his weight. And that move was Power Whip.
How ironic! That's the one move I'm lurking for.
Yeah, it's a
Grass stab.
Well, yeah, because it's a physical grass ghost like attacker.
Yeah.
That got like, what was it like? It had like Astonish or something weak like that it had Hex. Hex and Bullet Seed as its main stab for a while.
That's unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah.
Although as I was going, I did forget. Like I could just teach them TM.
I had that thing with TMs where like, you know, limited resource, hoard like a dragon, you know.
Oh, you're declaring war?
I am.
Maybe I am.
What of it?
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Run.
Probably.
Death.
Look at you throwing a temper tantrum like a child in the dirt. I'm going to put you in the ground. And then steal your sunglasses.
Murder.
Oh, they got the novelty sunglasses.
They did.
One you get at the dollar store.
They went to Disney World and said, "These are mine now."
Right?
It's fine when you have a kid, but it's one of those people that like have them well into their 20s because it's like they don't want to buy another pair of aviators or something.
Oh, that
Also,
extra... Oops, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say this is a little bit off topic, but I wanted to talk about this. I thought about it earlier in the day. So, what would you guys say your favorite Christmas movie is?
Question, actually. 'Cause I don't... You know me, I don't really watch many movies.
Yeah.
It used to be Home Alone, and then we started watching like a bajillion times. So
I feel
Yeah,
that.
I-
I had the same problem with Elf. Although Elf was never my particular favorite.
yeah, there's classic Christmas movies, and then there's movies like Bad Santa, which was like adult, like legitimately hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Raunchy.
I need to rewatch that one because now I feel like I can understand it a bit better.
I didn't even know it existed. We were like flipping through cable TV, and it showed up, and it was like the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Honestly, I feel like I was pretty fond of the Santa Claus.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, you know what?
Not
I changed
say
my
much
answer.
about its sequels, but the Santa Claus.
Die Hard count.
We'll count Die Hard.
Oh, I could count that. See, there are 3 different categories of Christmas movies. Santa Claus needs help saving Christmas. A small town person needs to be learned the true meaning of Christmas. Die Hard.
And Die Hard. Yeah.
Home
So the
Alone is
second
in the
option's
3rd
like Hallmark
category.
Yeah, actually, though.
Yeah, so Chris, you say Santa Claus. Mike, you say Die Hard.
Yeah, it's Die Hard now. I mean, the dude literally says "ho ho ho." And he shoots someone.
Well, with logic like this, who needs logic?
Like, what was that you said?
Nothing.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
My kids were playing cowboys and Indians in the other room. They said one of them said yippee ki yay, not thinking I finished the phrase. Now when they know a new word,
Thanks, Dad.
right? That'd be me as a parent, honestly.
Hold on.
And then you're gonna be like, where did they learn that? I never.
I wouldn't. I don't know.
Not my good Christian child.
Full disclosure, I don't know if I care that much if my kids start swearing.
Mine will probably pick up swears from me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a potty mouth.
Like, I'd be well open for them learning them at like high school age, because they're at that age where they just start swearing because they think it's cool and it's kind of obnoxious.
Yeah.
I'm fine if they know about swears in like middle school. Just don't be using them in certain
Yeah.
situations.
Oh
They'll be
yeah,
like, you
exactly. Like teach them where and when to use.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you guys think of this
For
model?
special occasions.
You guys think of the being able to freely raid, or you have to beat like 30 of them, you can send your guys out?
It's interesting. Mine just didn't work for a hot minute when I did it for the first time.
Yeah, I have to keep recalling them to like, just fight this thing.
Right?
The thing that's running after me.
Oh, and to answer my own question, so my pick probably would have been either Christmas Vacation or either of the first 2 Grinches. But I don't know if you guys have heard of this one. Klaus has overtaken both of those for me.
The Netflix one you mentioned?
The Netflix one, yes. It is an absolutely fantastic movie. And if you have not yet seen it, I would recommend watching it as soon as you can.
I do want to see that one. The animation in that one does look good.
It's amazing, and it's also just like a fun and heartwarming and beautiful story. It's also one of the last things Norm Macdonald did before he died.
Who is Norm?
Norm Macdonald, he played Death on Family Guy. He was Norm the Genie on Fairly Odd Parents. In Klaus, he was the boatman.
Oh. It sucks that he died.
Some other things he's done.
He's done quite a few things. He was also just a straight-up stand-up comedian. Which, one of my favorite bits of his, when he was talking about Germany, where he's like, you know, people these days are really worried about, like, North Korea and, like, Iran and all that. But you see, back in the day, we had a country that was a real problem called Germany. Now, you see, countries have gone to war a lot over the years, and, you know, they pick a variety of opponents. Now, Germany, in its infinite wisdom, decided to go to war with the world. And you know, you'd think that, you know, when you go to war with the world, that, you know, it'd be a pretty easy fight. You know, just, you know, everyone else just goes. But no, it was actually kind of close. So then, after Germany goes to war with the world, they then get crushed, and, you know, things quiet down for a while. But then, after a decade or two, Germany decides once again, hey, we're going to go to war. And what does Germany choose as opponent? Once again, the world. You know, in my opinion, after you go to war with the world more than twice, you have to kind of just say, Germany, look, man, you gotta just stop being a country at this point.
I mean, after, what was it, World War One, they kind of, or World War Two, right? They kind of did.
I thought it was World War One that just devastated their economy.
World War One.
Because that's what allowed, like, Hitler to, like, get a foothold, right?
Love this guy.
I wouldn't know.
I love the Rever Room being part of the car.
That's funny.
It was funny until Mela kept, like, blazing torque. I thought this was a poison steel type, and this thing's, like, destroying me for the third time.
Yeah,
What is this thing?
But then once when they're in this whole car form, they are the same type as their leader.
Yeah.
That is actually a neat concept.
Yeah, it confused the hell out of me though. I was like, I know it's a poison steel type now. Why is it not weak to ground?
So they get custom abilities. Like Mela's had speed boost. I think the fighting one had like stamina.
Yeah, that one was a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one fucking sucked.
Speaking of pains, off screen right now, I'm trying to catch Chien Pao.
Oh yeah, that's one of the legendaries,
causing
right?
me great problems. But also, I was just running around with 3 goons that I had picked up from raid battles.
Oh.
And so I don't have a team that can actually, like, weaken it.
Oh.
So I am just hucking Ultra Balls with a prayer.
Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, pigeon on a chair.
So you're gonna say Squidward on a chair.
I like that one too.
I like that one. That was a meme for quite some time, wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
Totally radical torque.
Wicked torque, bro.
Some sick torque, bro.
And here we got all the classic Cali phrases like the most smooth, rad, and swood. You couldn't stop me saying this word. I was all up on the rooftops. Swood this, swood that.
What the does swoon mean?
I don't give a fuck. This is a fucking show.
I used to use that word too, and I don't even remember what it means.
That is a fucking light. Well, it's funny because if you look at the word that John is freaking out about, you can see it's supposed to be swoop. Like, you can see a little bit of a, of, like, where the P is supposed to, like, extend down. It's just not very long.
I wouldn't blame him, honestly.
Yeah, I don't blame him either. I thought it looks like swood. Let's drop in on a grommet. Oh, grommet. You know, I used to say this all the time back in Cali. You couldn't stop me saying this word. Grommet this, grommet that. The fuck does grommet mean? Alright, crab.
We got a custom Team Star laptop.
What was that?
Oh, they have the Team Star logo on his laptop.
Oh, yeah.
Got that Team Star Pro.
It's also canon that the Team Star theme, which absolutely slaps,
It does.
is composed by him.
Fantastic, as it should be.
Yeah, we like Giacomo.
He's good. I like it. He kind of reminds me of Grimsley.
Yeah, he's like Grimsley, but in his high school DJ phase.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
Yeah. This is his son.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
I mean, he's got to get the money from somewhere.
Right.
Grimsley's rich as fuck. That man goes on vacation to Alola, walks around in only a kimono.
Right.
He looks tired.
Aha!
Dies.
All right, guys. So that was Giacomo.
Giacomo?
And
that
we-
should be the end of the episode.
That is. We went a little long because I just wanted to finish the fight. We will see you guys next time.
Next time.
Bye.